One of the core values at AGWM is that we are fully committed to fulfilling our mission in the power of the Holy Spirit through Pentecostal practice and teaching. At International Ministries, I am the Regional Missionary Training, so that means I have the privilege and the pleasure of discussing many of our core values and competencies with our new missionaries joining the AGWM family. Well, this month we talked about the competency of spiritual formation, and as you can probably guess, we talked a lot about the Holy Spirit. Well, and we specifically talked about spiritual warfare. Now, if you had a chance to define spiritual warfare, what would you say? A few years ago, in an article in the Richmond Journal, I read a review by Dr. George Paul Wood of the book Understanding Spiritual Warfare, and from there I developed a working definition. I think spiritual warfare is the battle believers fight against unholy desires, unholy spirits, and unjust systems. I believe we need to understand this kind of multifaceted nature of spiritual warfare. And that's why I also like Dr. Beth Grant's article in the same Richmond Journal. And her article was entitled, Proclaiming Christ's Victory Over Unjust Social Structures and Practices. Now, it may sound like she's just focusing on the one area of unjust systems, but really, she allows us to see how this battle must be fought on all fronts. Well, that's what our discussion was about this month. But I'm going to leave you with this parting thought. To be successful in our battle against unholy desires, unholy spirits, and unjust systems, I believe we have to fight that battle in the power of the Holy Spirit, and we need to fight it together. In Ephesians 6, Paul gives us a command to put on the armor of God. I would suggest that the command wasn't to us individually, but to us corporately. To be successful in this battle, we have to be empowered by the Holy Spirit, but we also have to fight the battle together.